So, windows on tilt lock, day 2. A bit around the whole perimeter, foamed a little upstand to make sure the self-leveling doesn't just disappear down the back of the walls. So I've done enough around the bottom where my pipes are there. Because these pipes are going to have to get fitted down here in there somehow.
Plumbing, plastering, tiling, roofing, bricklaying, tiling, car repairs, wooden floors and doors, windows and stairs. Anything you can learn, he will try and perfect to a high standard with loads of attention to detail.
So this is what 2.5 hours gets you. These are all, well, they could have got another 4 tile in there, but I've run out of adhesive. But these 4 tiles in the doorway, all the way to the back there, and that little tiny bit there just needs a little cut, and then that would have gone in. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rows to go in there, if that would have felt like I worked it out. Couple of cuts down here, that's a 4 tile, but I didn't have enough adhesive. These are all cuts. What I'm going to do is going to get all my cuts together, because the unit adhesive I've got is the cell. It's just because the quick setting, this was the standard. I'm glad this was the standard, because back breaking. And that's the only broken tile there, one in the middle of a pack, so that's not bad going. We've got left over 3 packs, and we opened and got 2 out of the new pack. So there should be enough there for all the cuts. I'll count them through, but this is what it looks like. Really pleased with it. So it's the next day. Time to get all the wedges off the floor. So this should be going to be going through, and we should literally, they just snap. Just dip, 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 dip. That's what I do like about these. Later I'm just going to brush through it, and I'll pick up all my wedges again, keep hold of all my wedges, because you keep hold of them. But you literally, that's all you do. Just go through and knock wedges off. It does shoot them quite around a bit, which is quite scary. That's why it's good there's nothing in here. Just have to, don't be shy, and just give them a little kicking. Because they're designed in that manner to come undone. Why they got the wedge in is even better to get them out, because you have that tension on them. So here we go. Boom, 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 boom. So there we go, ready for grouting today. And are we ready? First unit sitting. Oh, that's going to look so lovely. Dishwasher next to it. Return from there. Come nicely along. Everything in. It's going to look so fab. Trying out nicely. Skirting board just placed down, but doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too shabby. We're going to go with it all the way to the end, future-proof it, so when the kitchen eventually comes out in a couple of years' time, we do that extension. Yeah. from now on, socks only. Here we go, skirting board placed. Not in the finished fixed position yet. Come up kind of nice, there's the wall units. Put that unit in there, sage green they're going with the kitchen. I think it's going to look absolutely lovely, sage green. And we're going to replicate doors like that over on the side for that custom built in. This wall here is going to have one 800 wall unit on. It's going to sit up there, the 800 wall unit. Then this is going to have, like I explained before, a custom built in ladder unit for the microwave, pots, pans, cereals, medication at the top there, storage down at the bottom here. There's going to be plenty of storage over on this side here. That there is going to have skirting board going to, that's going to be for the dogging area there. There's going to be a door on here, be that style door but in white. So he's got lovely pre-primed doors, you'll see them soon, you know, going up. But this is our door that we have here. There's going to be a threshold across there. Then we're going to have, all the kitchen units are going to go up to this point here. So that leaves us over a meter towards the door. There can be like a fruit basket there or something like that. So from this point, coming back to here, if I go to this point here, if we set 2 units there, we can have an 800 and a 600 wall unit above it with it, leaving 100 mil either side of the cooker. Have the cooker here, so we're closer to the window with it, and have here a 500 and a 300 unit to make that 800. And down there we'll have 1500, so we'll have loads of storage space down here, but down here as well, we keep down here by the sink, we'll have the drawer so that you can put your cutlery into it and stuff like that. Have the drawer unit sitting over on this side here, because I think that'd be a really good point for it. And then a unit just next to it, a small one, that can have baking things into it and all that sort of thing like that. Have 2 wall units sitting up in this area here. This built in over here. If we're looking space-wise, we're going to come off 300 coming out this way. And what I'll do is I'll lay a couple of things down for reference. It's going to be best. So we come out there for 300. I come back here and grab my pencil. By the way, these mechanical pencils, they are brilliant. They were a find on Temu. We got a ton of them and leads to replace them. Why did I ever, you know, I'd never go back to an ordinary pencil now. Even though I like ordinary pencils because I like the shape of in my hand and everything like that. But it's one of them things now, you won't need that sort of thing like that. Actually better if I do this, I do it with levels. Not to show off there as well. So let's go again. 600 off the wall, yeah. 600 off the wall, come in a little bit. There we go. Oh, I forgot the skirting board. So if that's 600, this needs to be 620 because I didn't allow for the skirting board. There we go. So you can see here our tile line is lovely and straight as well, coming across it. So that there are the units. They sit down to this point here. So roughly that point leaves enough space for the door to swing open from this side here. With it, we're going to have sitting over on this side here, we're going to make a unit, I think we said had to be 450 deep. So let's call it 500. 500 will take it to the edge of that tile there if it needed to be. So it leaves like a galleyway going through there, but it's going to be less than that. And that's going to be because we're way past the boiler. So it's going to be, we said roughly if we keep it in line with this boiler here, there, if we do like 400 or something like that at the most, and 400 will only be back here. And if I do 400 down here, 400 falls to that point where my foot is, that's 400. That leaves us in between to walk through there, still 700 millimeters. It's going to be a good size for the kitchen there. But all from now on, it's going to be a new one. It's going to be a kitchen video. So I'm going to finish this one off here. To have the floor video in there and up to date where we are with the kitchen from what we came from. Thinking back there, I had bricked that up once. So not bad turnaround. And just to come back in again, I am pretty pleased for not being a professional plasterer to get stuff like this. Look at that, the first spiders moved in as well. They don't keep long, do they, to move in? So these corners, I think, look really crisp. Just getting them all done like that, I mean. Because that shows up then, once you paint it, it's on your finish work. Because what I do is I stitch into this video some parts of the restoration for this here when I done that, to make it like a whole compilation, because it didn't actually work out with the format. I had that really weird bar going because I'm still getting used to all the editing software and everything like that. But that is really, I'm chuffed, and I know they will be. I know they will be. So that's it. I'm wrapping up for now, and I'll see you all very soon. If you liked it, please leave a like underneath the video, subscribe, and I hope to see people loving the work I'm doing and some lovely comments to it, because, you know, I absolutely enjoy doing this. That's why I said I'm DIY dad.